So it's about afternoon time and I have not eaten anything. I went and I trained this morning. I trained chest, I trained fasted, and I'm just about to make my first meal. I'm going to take you guys through a full day of eating. As always, show you guys everything that I eat from start to finish, show you the macros as well. I'm going to start off by having this Plant Crunch protein bar. I got this from Chemist Warehouse. It's pretty good. It has 20 grams of protein, and with vegan protein bars, it's pretty hard to find one with, 20 grams of protein with, a reasonable calorie range. The only other bar that I could find is the Cliff Builders protein bar, which I also love, but it's so hard to find. I don't know why they make it so hard to find. It's only available in like 2-3 stores in Sydney. But this has 20 grams of protein. This actually has less calories than the Builders Cliff protein bar. This has 234 calories. The Builders bar has 290. So this is pretty good. I'm not sure how it's going to be taste-wise, but I just picked it up. I went to Chemist Warehouse this morning. I had to get fill up on some protein, fill up on some creatine because I was running out. Protein-wise, I just got Bondi protein. This has 30 grams of protein for 159 calories, which is pretty good. And creatine, as always, I just got, just a normal creatine monohydrate. The cheapest one that I could find, I think this was $37, 500 grams for the whole tub. So this would last me a while. And yeah, I'm gonna start off by having this, followed by my post-workout smoothie, which I'll take you guys through. I cannot wait for that. That's like one of my favorite meals, and it's my first meal. So we do a little taste test on this. It's pretty small. It's smaller than the Builders bar. So straight off the bat, you can tell that it's low in calories because it's not as sweet. There's no sweetness. It doesn't taste like a chocolate bar at all. Whereas the Cliff Builders protein bar actually tastes really nice. Taste-wise, I would probably say this is a 6 out of 10. Not impressed. But 20 grams of protein, it is what it is. I would much prefer the Builders Cliff protein bar for bigger size, and the extra 50 calories, honestly, I think it's worth it for the Builders protein bar because you have to love what you eat. And yeah, I'm not a fan of this at all, but 20 grams of protein, good start to the day. Let's get on with my post-workout shake, which will be my first meal. All right, so for my smoothie, I start off, with 1 cup of almond milk. This almond milk has 30 calories, which is, super good. Makes staying under my calories so much easier. 1 cup of this. I'm going to fill that up with 1 cup of water. $100 grams of frozen blueberries, 1 large banana, 1 serving of protein powder, actually 1.5 serves, 1 serving of creatine, maple syrup, sugar-free maple syrup, and 2 servings of protein peanut butter, which is just peanut butter with a little bit less fat. I'm going to put it to 0, 44 grams, perfect. First meal, my morning smoothie, macros on the screen right now. Okay, so for my second meal, I'm gonna have, I found this boar-free bacon, this vegan bacon thing from Coles. I'm keen to try this, and if you know me, I rarely buy meat alternatives like fake vegan meat unless it's on sale because it's just way too expensive, and I prefer whole foods anyway. But I thought it'd be nice to try this. I've never had this before. It's high in protein, 15 grams per serve and 3 grams of fat, and I'm gonna have the whole pack. So 3 servings, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna get the pan sorted, and with this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make air fried sweet potato. I'm supposed to have sweet potato, 300 grams, and I just prefer air frying them because it's so much easier. I just have to cut them up and chuck them in the air fryer. So I'm gonna do that. And on the side of that, I'm gonna make myself a massive salad. So I've got this iceberg lettuce mix. With this, I'm gonna chop up 2 tomatoes, and yeah, this is just gonna be a filler just to get some volume in because I wanna feel full and get some fiber in. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the whole meal once it's done. So this is honestly, like, as you can see, I just cut them into random shapes, whatever that I could make. And I'm just gonna chuck it in air fry. No seasoning. I like to add all my seasoning and stuff after it's cooked. I'm just gonna put it in the air fry for about 20 minutes and it'll be all ready. So while I've got the pan starting to heat up and I got the sweet potatoes in the air fryer, I'm gonna start off with the salad. To this, all I'm gonna add is a little bit of this magical thing here. Low fat, low sugar, balsamic vinegar. And I'm just gonna snack on this while everything else is getting cooked. Ooh, I need to add one more thing to this. I have a little bit of mushrooms that I wanna add to this. And this is it. This is the salad. It looks super filling. Low calories. This is going to be a volume filler. And since I'm cutting, this is going to fill me up so much. And yeah, I can't wait to eat this. So I'm going to snack on this while the sweet potato is cooking in the air fryer and the pan's getting heated up for the protein bacon, vegan bacon. I also don't know how to cook this. I'm just going to let it fry each side for a few minutes and see what happens. I have no idea. But cover it. Going to measure out the sweet potatoes, 300 grams. As you can see, it's nice and crispy. I'm going to add in the seasoning now. All I'm going to add in is some barbecue lovers seasoning. Yeah, it looks done. I demolished the salad as it was cooking because I was starting to get hungry. But yeah, this is my second meal. As you can see, it looks like it's a lot of food, a lot of volume, and I can't wait to eat this. Looks so good. I'm just gonna add some chili sauce on top of this. And yeah, this is my second meal. I'll have the macros on the screen right now, but this looks super filling and I can't wait to eat this. And like I said, I don't always have something like this, but every once in a while I like to treat myself, especially when it's on sale, because why not? And especially when the fat is so low, like this has 3 grams of fat, so 3 times 3, 9 grams of fat for this whole thing, which is pretty good, and 45 grams of protein in this whole meal, 45 grams, which is, I mean, pretty amazing. And it doesn't look like it's that much food, 45 grams of protein, but it is. So I can't wait to eat this. This is my second meal. I'll see you guys for my third meal. So I just got home and I am starving, and I've been waiting to have this meal for ages now. This is probably like one of my favorite meals. Like I said, tofu. And all I have here is some firm tofu. I'm going to split this in half and have half of this tofu. And I'm going to show you guys how I make my creamy tofu. So let's go. I'm going to split this in half. So soon as I split this in half, I'm going to put this straight into. To this, I'm going to add in a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of spicy Mexican seasoning. This one right here, spicy Mexican, a little bit of black salt and salt and pepper, and let it cook. While that is cooking, I'm going to get the creaminess. So this is where we get the creaminess from. All I'm going to do is add in 1 cup of this almond milk. Maybe not 1 cup, maybe 3/4 a cup. And 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. This is where we're just going to get the cheesy flavor from, the cheesiness. I love nutritional yeast. I put it on absolutely everything. 2 tablespoons of this. A little bit of black salt in here as well, just a little bit. We don't want to be too salty. I have made this in the past and it does come out too salty, just a little bit of black salt. And yeah, that's pretty much, this is the creamy mixture we're going to add in the tofu once it starts to cook up. And I'm going to slowly add the milk in the mixture. As you can see, tofu, it looks absolutely amazing and I can't wait to eat this. So filling, it's going to be so creamy, so cheesy, and I might sprinkle a little bit more of nutritional yeast on top just to get a little bit more cheesiness out of this, and I'll have the macros on the screen right now. As you can see, it was really easy to make. You can make this at home. Try this recipe out. Instead of almond milk, you can use oat milk or soy milk, whatever milk, to make it a little bit more creamier. But this is one of my favorite recipes and it tastes absolutely bomb. Right now, I feel really full. I feel so full. I don't feel like eating anything else. It's almost bedtime. I'm about to go to sleep soon. But that's pretty much everything that I've had throughout my day. I've shown you guys the macros for each single meal, everything that I've had. And it's been a long day. And I think it's been pretty good. Like, I've been eating a lot of food and it's been filling me up, a lot of high volume foods. And that salad at the end, it's gonna be a staple because I now realized how much it fills me up, and I'm just gonna keep making that whenever I'm feeling a bit hungrier. But I hope this helps you guys. I hope you guys saw, what I have in a day to get lean, to get shredded, the things that I do, the foods that I eat, and I hope you get inspired by this. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments down below or shooting me a message on Instagram. But that's pretty much a full day of eating from me. We'll see you guys in the next one.